The House of Kid. Muhammad bin Qaid, the steadfast ruler of Al-Rafi, was a man born into a world of shifting sands and uncertain alliances. His marriage to Aisha bint Khalid, a woman of quiet strength and wisdom, was a cornerstone of his life. Their union had blossomed into a family that was as essential to the city-state as the river that nurtured its life. Amir, the eldest, was a warrior, a man of action with the heart of a lion. His father had seen in him a potential successor, a leader who could command respect with a single glance. His Egyptian name was a testament to the city-state's diverse influences, a bridge between cultures. Khalid, the second son, was a scholar, a man of quiet contemplation and keen intellect. He was the strategist, the one who saw the patterns in the shifting sands of politics. His mind was a treasure trove of knowledge, and his counsel was invaluable to his father. Omar, the youngest, was a diplomat, a man with a silver tongue and a heart for compromise. His charm and charisma were legendary, and he was often the first to be sent to negotiate with neighboring tribes and city-states. Fatima, the only daughter, was a woman of spirit and determination. She was as comfortable in the council chambers as she was in the fields, and her father trusted her judgment implicitly. She was a beacon of hope for the women of Al-Rafi, a symbol of their growing influence. Together they formed a formidable family, a microcosm of the city-state they called home. Their lives were intertwined with the fate of Al-Rafi, their strengths and weaknesses mirroring the challenges and opportunities that faced their people. As the city-state navigated the treacherous waters of politics and warfare, the House of Kid stood as a symbol of unity, resilience, and hope. Would you like to explore a specific event?
A kingdom under siege.
The kingdom of Razbunare, a land of rolling hills and ancient forests, was ruled with an iron fist by King Vladimir Sylvanus. Known for his strategic brilliance and unwavering determination, Vladimir had carved out a formidable empire from the once disparate tribes. His queen, Anastasia Petrova, was the heart of the kingdom, a woman of grace and wisdom who balanced her husband's fiery ambition. Their eldest, Crown Prince Ivan, was a warrior in training. Impetuous and eager to prove himself, he chafed under the weight of his future responsibilities. His younger sister, Princess Elena Mircea, was a sharp-witted and compassionate soul. Though sheltered in the castle, she possessed a keen understanding of the kingdom's people. The peace Razbunare had enjoyed began to crumble when neighboring kingdoms, envious of their prosperity, formed an alliance. Led by a cunning warlord, they amassed a formidable army and marched towards Razbunare's borders. Vladimir, ever the strategist, prepared his kingdom for war. He entrusted the defense of the western border to Ivan, a trial by fire for the young prince. Anastasia, with her diplomatic skills, sought alliances with neutral kingdoms, while Elena, to the surprise of many, proved adept at organizing the kingdom's resources. As the enemy closed in, the family's bond deepened. Vladimir's unwavering leadership inspired the people. Anastasia's compassion united the kingdom. Ivan's courage fueled the soldiers, and Elena's intelligence ensured the kingdom's survival. The fate of Razbunare hung in the balance. Would the Sylvanus family's strength be enough to protect their kingdom, or would the invaders? The rise of Zur I. Zur el Silva was no ordinary prince. While his brothers reveled in the pomp and circumstance of their royal lineage, Zur's mind was a battlefield of strategy and ambition. He saw the empire, once a beacon of prosperity, slowly dimming under the weight of its own bureaucracy. The people, burdened by heavy taxes and the indifference of their rulers, were ripe for rebellion. Ayala, his consort, was his most trusted ally. Her sharp intellect and unwavering loyalty were the bedrock of his plans. She saw the potential in Zur, a spark of brilliance obscured by the gilded cage of royalty. Together they began to weave a tapestry of revolution, cloaked in the language of reform. Zur cultivated an image of a compassionate prince, deeply concerned with the plight of the common people. He traveled extensively, listening to their grievances, promising change. Meanwhile, in the shadows, he forged alliances with discontented nobles, promising them power and wealth in exchange for their support. The turning point came when a severe famine ravaged the land. The empire, caught unprepared, watched as its people starved. Zur, using his own resources, organized relief efforts, winning the hearts and minds of countless citizens. The contrast between the indifference of the crown and Zur's compassion was stark. The time for action had arrived. With the support of the people and a significant portion of the nobility, Zur challenged his father for the throne. A bloody civil war ensued, but Zur's forces, bolstered by the unwavering loyalty of his people, emerged victorious. As emperor, Zur initiated sweeping reforms. The bloated bureaucracy was streamlined, taxes were reduced, and the empire's resources were redirected towards infrastructure and education. He established a meritocracy, rewarding talent and loyalty over birthright. The Iron Legion, under the command of his brother Morwen, was modernized and transformed into a formidable force. But Zur's ambition extended beyond domestic reforms. He envisioned an empire that was not just powerful, but also progressive. He invested heavily in technology and research, establishing academies to nurture the minds of the next generation. Under his rule, El Reino Theo began to transition from an agrarian society to an industrial powerhouse. Ayala, ever the strategist, oversaw diplomacy. She forged alliances with neighboring kingdoms, ensuring the empire's security. Her gentle demeanor belied a steely resolve, and she was instrumental in transforming El Reino Theo into a respected player on the world stage. Though his path to power was fraught with challenges, Zur el Silva had succeeded. He had not just secured the throne, he had transformed an empire, laying the foundations for a future of prosperity and greatness. Yet the journey was far from over. New threats would emerge, and Zur would need all his cunning, courage, and the unwavering support of his people to steer El Reino Theo towards a golden age. Would you like to continue the story? Royal family of Zur I el Silva.
Zayd I el Silva, Emperor of El Reino Theo.
Consort, Aquila Silverthorn. Known for her strategic mind and diplomatic skills, Aquila was a beloved figure in the empire. Children, Ilara el Silva, the eldest princess, renowned for her beauty and compassion. She later married into a powerful noble family to strengthen alliances. Kalin el Silva, the crown prince, a skilled warrior and tactician, destined to inherit the empire. Leona el Silva, the youngest princess, known for her quick wit and love of learning. She became a celebrated scholar and advisor. Siblings,
Morwen el Silva, Zir's older brother, a fierce general and loyal supporter. Elara el Silva, Zir's younger sister, a skilled healer and diplomat.
Parents, Ariane el Silva, the previous emperor, a wise and just ruler. Lysandra Moonwhisper, known for her gentle nature and love of music. Note: this is a fictional royal family